All right. Morning, everybody. We're just a couple minutes before the open, and things looking pretty bullish today. Of course, we'll see what happens when the market actually opens up. Getting ready to arm SC-84. This time I think we're going to go for scalps. Yesterday, took some losses trying to get hero trades by continuations. It just didn't work out. So I'm thinking about just scalping the short-term momentum. Seems to be what SC-84 is really good at with less restrictive settings. Here we go. Check the structure. Kind of zigzagging. I think we're gonna pull back up to the mean, even though the stock market dumped a lot yesterday. I think it'll pull back a little bit to the mean. Yeah, we're kind of just bouncing around again, of course. Here we go. A big whipsaw right now. Extremely negative on CVD. Just gonna whip around one more time. I'm going to arm. It's giving us a little short. There we go. It's a nice little win. 225, another short. I'm gonna mitigate some risk right there. Break even. Flatten that one out. 325. One more short. Flatten that out at break even, and that's it. So 3 trades, 325 today. Let's see what happens. We can push our luck a little bit. It's still quite early. We're only 3 minutes into the session. That's about $100 a minute. Not bad. It's just we've been whipping around quite a lot. All right, let's farm again. Well, for a whippy Friday, that's pretty good, you guys. 325. I'm not seeing any momentum yet. Here we go, we have a long. There you go. I'm gonna cut that one early. Yeah, 412 on the day. It's just not really pushing. Well, let's see. I mean, it's always... Whenever it's like this, it's just hard to say. I mean, it's just like a zigzag, whipsaw, back and forth. But one of the things SC-84 is just great at is picking the right direction, even on a short-term basis. So it's a good day. Now look at a candlestick chart on the ES and tell me how you're going to trade this price action. I mean, it's complete chaos. So yeah, like I'd love to know like how you'd successfully trade in this. You could try to fade the edges or whatever, but we had no idea that we were going to get this kind of structure. SC-84, on the other hand, really has an X-ray into the market, so it took these shorts, got this whole leg right here, then I disarmed it. Because even though it may have taken a long here, it has a tendency to, since it's a momentum algorithm, to sort of buy or to sell at the bottom if it's a range. So I just, you have to know when to disarm it so that you don't get caught in reversals. Of course, that's what the brackets are for. That's why I always say you've got to know how to trade. Just like, you need to know how to drive a car when you get behind the wheel. It's the same thing. It's not fully automatic. I don't think there's any true method for that anyways. All right, we're getting some downside momentum. I'm not seeing a case for any further shorts, but I'm gonna check. It could go down to like 520, but I don't think so. I think it's gonna keep whipping around. It just bounced off the 50. I got 412. I'm still on live stream. Holy crap. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like a total mess, but we still profited. So what's the beauty of it? Look at that. Up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Just, man. It's probably gonna bounce. Let's see what's going on in another 2 to 3 minutes. I had the settings pretty restrictive today. I won't go into the technical details, but I made sure that the algo was not just ping-ponging around, you know? So it did detect some real momentum to get these wins. That's 4 wins and 1 break even. I think even the break even was actually also a win. I just didn't close it in time. The new update is going to implement a tool for closing on time. So that's in development. This could possibly be it for today. We might not see a push in either direction, which is, you know, to be expected for most Fridays, I think. See in about a minute, maybe less, what's happening. Let me see. Bearish. Yeah. Nah, it's just too quiet. I think it's gonna go down, but it is not convincing. Let's just SC-84 says we're going down. Are we going down in time? I'm increasing the risk of getting some back. Yeah, see, whipsaws, baby. Goes all the way back up to the mean. Yep. Okay, now we're back to where we started. I think I'm not gonna push my luck. We'll just keep it at 425 for today. That was just a crazy whipsaw. See what happened here is a big tug of war. SC-84 detected a lot of selling here, but the selling was not strong enough. Buyers stepped in when we got in the right direction. Now we have this huge push up to the top of the range, but there's no certainty that we're going to continue. This looks like it could be spoofing. And all the way back down. Alright, so we may have chipped away like $10 on those commissions for those 2 extra trades, but all in all, we are ending the day on a $425 profit. Happy with that. So enjoy the weekend, and we'll be back here on Monday with more past accounts, hopefully by the end of Monday, maybe Tuesday. And definitely subscribe to the YouTube, and if you want to follow along with progress and get updates, go to SC-84.com and subscribe to the emails. I'll only send emails when there's an update, and eventually when this is made available for you.